Hi Year 2, it's Friday the 5th of March 2021 and here's your maths lesson for today. So firstly, we're back to school on Monday, so this is your last day of home learning. Make sure you do it please, but we are so excited to see you back. And well done to all the children that have watched all these maths videos, done all their maths work. You have been amazing. And please remember to bring all your home learning books back to school on Monday. Can't wait to see you. Okay, here are the answers from yesterday, page 23, 24 and 25. Please make sure you've marked your work. I'll put these pictures on the slides before you start today's lesson. Pause the video if you need to now. Okay, so let's read the learning question together. Can I recall the 10 times table? We've done the 2 times table and the 5 times table. Now it's time for the tens. Let's count in tens to 120. And these are going to be the answers to our calculations today. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Let's just go back to 90 and practice those last few numbers. Are you ready? 90, 100, 110, 120. One more time. 90, 100, 110, 120. Okay, here's Victor. Let's say the vocabulary with him. Recall, memorize, times 10, 10 times. And today we're going to memorize both of these tables. Okay, so when it's times 10 multiplied by 10, we're looking for groups of 10. So I've got an array here, just make it a little bit smaller. I've got an array of footballs here. Can you see the groups of 10? Are the groups of 10 in columns or rows? Well, they're in columns, aren't they? There's a group of 10 and another group of 10. Shout out how many groups I've got. Well done, I've got 3. So the 10 times table also means 10 times, which is 10 groups. So again, I've got an array here of robots. Can you see 10 groups? Not 10 in each group, 10 groups. Are the groups vertically in columns or horizontally in rows? Well, I'm looking for 10 groups. So they go vertically. There's my first group. There's my second group. Third group. Fourth group. Fifth group. Sixth group. Seventh. Eighth. Ninth. And 10th. So when we're learning the 10 times table, it's 10 groups or groups of 10, but we can use our counting in 10 skills for both. Okay, let's look at some times 10 pictures. Here, the Numicon are the groups. What's the multiplication calculation for this picture? Well, I've got 3 groups with 10 in each group. How many are there altogether? 10, 20, 30. Nice and easy. 30. Well done if you got that. Now this time the towers of base 10 are my groups. So how many groups have I got this time? Tell me. I've got 4. And there are 10 in each group. Shout out the answer for me. That's right, 40. 4 tens make 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Good job. One more example. So in this example, a coin is a group because each coin is worth 10 pence. How many groups have I got? How many coins? I've got 6. And the value of each coin is 10. So how much money altogether? 60. 6 tens make 60. Now let's look at 10 times. So here, my dice are the groups, and I've got 10 dice. So I've got 10 groups. That's nice and easy. How many in each group? Well, there's 1 dot, so there's 1 in each group. Now, how many altogether? How many altogether? That's right, there are 10. So 10 times 1 is 10. Now here, my egg boxes are the groups, and I've got 10 egg boxes. How many eggs are in each group? There are 2. How many altogether? Work it out for me. How many eggs can you see? Well, there are 20. How did you count those? Did you count them all up in twos? Now, I saw 5 twos make 10 there, and 5 twos make 10 there, so there are 20. Okay, so my tens frames are the groups this time. I've got 10 tens frames, so that's nice and easy. How many are in each tens frame? Shout out the number I'm going to write in this box. That's right, 5. And what's the answer? 10 times 5, or 5 lots of 10. The answer is 50. Okay, so multiplying by 0. What happens when we multiply by 0? Can you remember? That's right, the answer is always 0. So 0 times 10 is 0, and 10 times 0 is 0. They're the easiest facts to remember. Okay, let's say the 10 times table now. And we're going to say the fact from this poster, and then we're going to say the related fact straight after. Nice and loud with me. 0 times 10 is 10. 10 times 0. Oh, sorry, start that again. 0 times 10 is 0. 10 times 0 is 0. 1 times 10 is 10. 10 times 1 is 10. 2 times 10 is 20. 10 times 2 is 20. 3 times 10 is 30. 10 times 3 is 30. 4 times 10 is 40. 10 times 4 is 40. 5 times 10 is 50. 10 times 5 is 50. Keep going. 6 times 10 is 60. 10 times 6 is 60. 7 times 10 is 70. 10 times 7 is 70. 8 times 10 is 80. 10 times 8 is 80. 9 times 10 is 90. 10 times 9 is 90. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 10 is 100. Do you see how they're exactly the same? 11 times 10 is 110. 10 times 11 is 110. And the last one, 12 times 10 is 120. 10 times 12 equals 120. Well done. Okay, now it's your task for today, and you're going to write the 10 times tables out for me. So, instruction number 1, write the date and learning question on page 26. The date is the 5th of March 21, and here's the learning question. Can I recall the 10 times table? Please write that on page 26. Okay, your second instruction is to write the times 10 table. So I've just done the first one for you. 0 times 10 is, oh dear, Mr. Clifford, it's not 10, is it? It's 0. 0 times 10 is 0. So the next one will be 1 times 10 is 10. So you've got to write them all the way down to 12 times 10 equals 120, okay? And then your third instruction is to do the same thing, but with the 10 times table, which I've done here. 10 times 0 is 0. And write all the multiples of 10 down to 10 times 12, okay? If you need some help, you can go back and use the posters, okay? Make sure you are copying them correctly if you use the posters. Okay, so I want to see beautiful lists of your times tables. Email to teachersyear2@birchfields.manchester.sch.uk. Have a great day, everyone.